Coulomb's law, Coulomb's law in vector form. We have to write down the expression of Coulomb's law in vector form. Coulomb's law in vector form. We can consider case 1 in which 2-point charges are like charges. That means if q1 dot q2 greater than 0, q1 dot q2 greater than 0, and right hand side we can draw the diagram. A point charge q1 is placed at the point A. q1 is the point charge which is placed at A. Another point charge q2 is placed at the point B. We can denote the distance between the two point charges. R is the distance between the 2 point like charges. Here q1 and q2 are the 2 point like charges. q2 experiences an electrostatic force of repulsion due to q1 in this direction. That means towards right from the point B away with respect to the another charge q1. Vector F21 is the force experienced by q2 due to another point charge q1, and vector F12 is the electrostatic force of repulsion experienced by the point charge q1 due to another point charge q2. So F21, vector F21, vector F12 are the two electrostatic force vector. We can denote unit distance vector, that is r12 cap, which has the direction parallel to AB and having magnitude 1. We can denote vector r12, that is vector r12 is the distance vector of the charge q2 from the charge q1, and vector r12 is the distance vector of the charge q2 from the charge q1, which is directed from A to B. If q1 dot q2 greater than 0, that is if the 2 point charges q1 and q2, 2 point charges q1 and q2 are like charges. If the 2 point charges q1 and q2 are like charges, that is if q1 and q2 are like charges, that is both the charges are positive or negative. Bracket closed. Both the charges are positive charges or negative charges, bracket closed. Then vector F21, that is force vector experienced by q2 due to q1 is equal F21 r12 cap, where r12 cap is unit distance vector which acts along AB, equal 1/4 pi epsilon not q1 q2 divided by r square r12 cap. That means vector F21 equal 1/4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 divided by r square r12 cap. This is the electrostatic force vector experienced by q2 due to q1. This is the electrostatic force of repulsion vector. Electrostatic force of repulsion vector experienced by electrostatic force of repulsion experienced by the point charge q2 due to another point charge q1, Vector F21 is the electrostatic force vector experienced by the point charge Q2 due to another point charge Q1. And this force acts from the point B away with respect to the another charge Q1. This force vector or this force acts from the point B, not from the point A, from the point B, comma, away with respect to the another charge Q1. Away with respect to the another charge Q1. Another charge Q1. Another charge Q1. Here R1 to cap is the unit distance vector. R1 to cap is the unit distance vector of the charge Q2 R1 to cap is the unit distance vector of the distance vector vector R12 of the charge Q2 from another charge Q1. Vector R12 is the distance vector of the charge Q1 from the charge Q1, and this vector, that means vector R12 acts from A to B along AB, and R12 cap is the unit distance vector of vector R12 having magnitude 1, and R12 cap means unit distance vector acts parallel to AB. That means R12 cap is parallel to vector R12. That means unit distance vector is parallel to its vector. Vector R12 is the unit distance vector of the distance vector R12 of the charge Q2 from the another charge Q1. Again, vector F21 equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 divided by R cube R12 cap equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R cube vector R12. Therefore, vector F21 equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 divided by R cube vector R12. Therefore, vector F21 is the electrostatic force of repulsion vector experienced by Q2 due to another point charge Q1, and where vector R12 equal R12 cap, which is the distance vector of the charge Q2 from the charge Q1, and which acts along AB from the charge Q1, and it acts along AB. Vector R12 is the distance vector of the charge Q2 from the another charge Q1, and this vector R12 acts along AB. R12 cap is the unit distance vector having magnitude 1. Therefore, R12 cap equal vector R12 divided by magnitude of vector R12. And vector F21 acts away from the point B with respect to the another charge Q1. Therefore, vector F21 is parallel to vector R12. Additional information: vector F21 is equal to magnitude of vector F21, and it should be vector F21 cap, but here we have used, but in place of F21 cap we have used R12 cap, because vector R12 cap is parallel to vector F21. Therefore, vector F21 equal mod vector F21 R12 cap. Here we have used magnitude of force vector and unit distance vector. Again, we can draw the diagram. Vector R12 is the distance vector of the charge Q2 from the charge Q1, and the charge q2 experiences electrostatic force vector F21 away with respect to the another charge q1. The force vector, that is vector F21, that means this force vector F21 acts away with respect to the another point charge q1. The force vector F21 experienced by the charge q2 acts away with respect to another charge q1 and from the point B. B is the point at which q2 is situated, and this force vector F21 acts away with respect to q1 and from the point B, and that means this force acts along bx, along the direction bx. Similarly, vector F12 equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2, vector F12 equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q2 q1 divided by r square r21 cap, where r21 cap is the unit distance vector of the charge q1 from the charge q2. We can denote the direction of electrostatic force experienced by the charge q1. Vector F12 is the electrostatic force which acts along x prime, and this force vector F12 is experienced by the charge q1 due to the another charge q2. Now we can denote unit distance vector r21 cap. Vector r21 cap acts towards left and it has a magnitude 1. As vector F12 is parallel to vector r21 cap, that's why we can write vector F12 equal magnitude of vector F12 r21 cap. Here we have expressed force vector in terms of magnitude of force vector and unit distance vector. Therefore, vector F12 equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q2 q1 by r cube vector r21 vector r21. Vector F12 equal 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q2 q1 by r cube vector r21. This is the electrostatic force vector. This is obviously a repulsive electrostatic force vector experienced by the point charge q1 due to the another point charge q2, where these 2 point charges q1 and q2 are like charges, and this force acts away with respect to the another charge q2 and from the point A. Again, we can consider case 2 in which 2 point charges will be unlike charges. That means if the 2 point charges q1 and q2 are unlike charges, that is, if q1 dot q2 less than 0, that means negative, in that case the force experienced by the second charge q2 will be vector F21. Vector F21 is the electrostatic force vector experienced by q2 due to q1, and this electrostatic force is attractive in nature. Similarly, we can denote the force experienced by q1 due to the other charge q2. Vector F12 is the electrostatic force vector experienced by q1 due to q2, and this is also attractive in nature. Now vector F21 is equal F21 R21 cap, where R21 cap acts towards the charge q1, that means towards left, and R21 cap is the unit distance vector of the charge q1 from the charge q2 having magnitude 1. Vector F21 is parallel to R21 cap. That's why in the expression of vector F21 we can write only F21 R21 cap. That means force vector is equal to magnitude of force vector into unit distance vector 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 by r square r21 cap. That is the expression of vector f21. That is the expression of vector f21. Vector f21, and this is what Coulomb's law in vector form. Under case 2, Coulomb's law in vector form. Under case 2, similarly, vector f21 can be written as 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 by rq vector r21. Vector r21 is the distance vector of the charge q1 from the charge q2, and it acts towards left, means along BA, where vector r21 cap is the unit distance vector. Unit distance vector which has direction from the charge q2 to q1. That means it acts along BA, parallel to BA, and vector r21 is the distance vector which has the distance vector of the charge q2 from the charge q1 from the charge q2, and vector r21 acts in the direction from q2 to q1, and vector f21 is the electrostatic force of attraction. Electrostatic force vector of attraction experienced by the point charge q2 due to the another charge q1 and it acts from the point B, towards the charge q1. We can draw the diagram again. q1, q2 are the 2 point unlike charges. They are situated or placed at the point A and B respectively. R is the distance between the two unlike point charges. Force experienced by q2 due to q1 is f21, which acts towards q1, and vector r21 is the distance vector of the charge q1 from the charge q2. That means this electrostatic force vector f21 acts towards q1, and this force vector f21 acts towards q1 and from the point B. That means alternatively we can say that it acts towards the another charge q1 towards the another charge q1 from the point B. This is the direction of the force vector f21, and similarly vector f12 will have the expression 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2. It should be q2 q1 by rq vector r12. It should be q2 q1 by rq vector r12, and vector r12 is the distance of the charge q2, distance vector of the charge q2 from q1, and the charge q1 experiences a force vector f12 which acts towards q2 from the point A. So vector f12 is the electrostatic force vector of attraction experienced by the point charge q1 due to the another charge q2, and it acts towards q2 from the point A. And this is also what Coulomb's law in vector form.